Biblical courage is a profound concept rooted in the narratives and teachings of the Bible, characterized by a steadfast reliance on faith in the midst of adversity. This type of courage is not merely about fearlessness, but encompasses a deep trust and commitment to God's promises and guidance, regardless of the circumstances. It is the kind of courage that allows individuals to stand firm in their beliefs, act with integrity, and maintain hope even when faced with formidable challenges. The significance of understanding biblical courage is paramount when exploring the topic of the hidden layers of biblical courage, secrets behind unshakable faith. By grasping this concept, one gains insight into the inner strength and resilience that faith can inspire. It illuminates why certain biblical figures were able to remain steadfast in their mission and convictions, offering a framework for contemporary believers seeking to emulate this unwavering faith in their own lives. Two notable examples illustrate biblical courage in action. Firstly, consider the story of David and Goliath. David's courage did not stem from his own physical might, but from his faith in God. He faced the giant with confidence because he trusted that God would deliver him, which he did. Secondly, the Apostle Paul's missionary journeys, often fraught with danger, serve as another example. Despite persecution and hardship, Paul's unshakable faith propelled him to spread the gospel, his courage rooted in his absolute trust in God's plan. Supporting opinions often emphasize that biblical courage derives its power from this trust in God's sovereignty, which enables individuals to transcend fear. Many theologians argue that this type of courage is a gift of the Spirit, where human frailty meets divine strength. Yet this concept can also invite challenges and alternative viewpoints. Some critics argue that equating courage with faith can promote passivity in dire situations, relying too heavily on divine intervention rather than taking actionable steps. Moreover, the understanding of biblical courage interweaves with broader themes of the main topic, such as the development of personal faith and the cultivation of resilience. By recognizing the source and expression of biblical courage, believers can better navigate their own spiritual journeys, harnessing the same principles to overcome personal and communal barriers. Ultimately, exploring this point deepens one's appreciation of the spiritual fortitude exemplified in biblical narratives, offering a timeless model of courage that inspires and guides contemporary faith. When we explore the hidden layers of biblical courage, secrets behind unshakable faith, we delve into an intricate concept that frames courage as a multifaceted virtue deeply intertwined with unwavering faith. At its core, biblical courage is the strength derived from trust in divine promises and guidance, transcending mere bravery. This type of courage is not an absence of fear, but a steadfastness in the face of adversity, rooted in faith. It is a spiritual resilience that enables individuals to confront daunting trials with a certainty of purpose and a reliance on God's presence. The significance of this concept lies in its transformative power, offering believers a framework to navigate life's challenges with assurance and peace. This courage empowers individuals to uphold their beliefs and pursue righteousness, even when confronting overwhelming odds or societal opposition. It acts as a foundation for moral fortitude, sustaining those who strive to live out their faith in tangible ways. To illustrate, consider the example of Daniel in the lion's den. Despite the threat of death, Daniel's faith in God provided the courage to defy a king's edict, demonstrating an unyielding trust. Similarly, the story of Esther reveals her courage to approach the king and plead for her people, fully aware of the potential consequences. Both examples underscore how faith in divine support can cultivate a profound sense of courage. Support for the concept of biblical courage can be found in theological perspectives, emphasizing faith as a source of inner strength. Many scholars argue that this courage is a divine gift accessible through prayer and spiritual growth, enabling believers to persevere through life's trials. However, challenges to this concept arise from differing interpretations of faith and courage. Some argue that courage should be born from rational deliberation rather than faith, while others question the efficacy of relying solely on spiritual belief in practical scenarios. The idea of biblical courage connects intricately with other aspects of faith, such as hope and love. Courage fortified by faith can lead individuals to act in love, reaching out to others despite personal risk, and fostering a community grounded in shared beliefs. This interplay of virtues enriches the broader narrative of unshakable faith, demonstrating how courage inspired by faith not only sustains individuals, but also strengthens the collective moral fiber of a community. In essence, biblical courage is a catalyst for living a faith-filled life, transforming personal conviction into communal strength. Foundations of unshakable faith refer to the core principles and beliefs that form the bedrock upon which an individual's strong, resilient faith is built. This concept is crucial because it explores the underlying elements that empower individuals to possess steadfast courage, enabling them to persevere in the face of challenges and adversity, mirroring the timeless stories found in biblical narratives. Understanding these foundations allows us to grasp how such faith isn't merely a feeling, but a deeply rooted conviction that equips one with remarkable inner strength. The significance of unshakable faith in the context of biblical courage is profound. It suggests that courage isn't just about bold actions, but is deeply intertwined with unyielding trust and reliance on a higher power, as demonstrated by various biblical figures. The strength derived from this faith serves as a wellspring for courage, allowing individuals to face trials, opposition, and uncertainty with confidence and hope. Consider the biblical story of Daniel in the lion's den, an exemplary illustration of unshakable faith. Despite facing a dire situation, Daniel's unwavering faith in God provided him with the courage to remain steadfast, ultimately leading to his miraculous deliverance. Similarly, the story of David and Goliath highlights how a young shepherd, armed with faith, could muster the courage to face a giant despite overwhelming odds, trusting that his foundation of faith would carry him through. Proponents of unshakable faith argue that it provides a sense of purpose, stability, and resilience that is otherwise unattainable. It offers a framework through which life's challenges are navigated with a sense of divine partnership and assurance. However, some challenges and controversies exist, such as the potential for faith to be misconstrued as blind belief, leading to rigidity or intolerance. Additionally, skeptics might argue that reliance on faith can sometimes discourage individuals from taking proactive, practical actions. Despite these potential pitfalls, the foundation of unshakable faith remains a pivotal aspect that influences other components of biblical courage. It acts as a catalyst for moral and ethical decision-making, encouraging individuals to act justly and with integrity. This foundation ties into the broader theme of inner strength and conviction, serving as a conduit through which courage is expressed in deeds and decisions, thus underpinning the hidden layers of biblical courage with an unwavering, profound commitment to one's beliefs. The hidden layers of biblical courage, secrets behind unshakable faith, delves into the often overlooked aspects of courage as portrayed in the Bible, revealing the profound depth of faith that sustains believers in the face of trials. This concept of biblical courage can be defined as the inner strength and steadfast faith in God that enables individuals to endure hardships, take risks for the greater good, and remain firm in their convictions despite external pressures and fears. This courage is rooted in trust and reliance on God's promises and presence, which provides a foundation for making difficult decisions and taking decisive actions in trying circumstances. The significance of this point is profound as it uncovers the spiritual resilience that believers draw upon from their faith. Biblical courage isn't merely about bravery in dangerous situations. It's about the quiet, persistent resolve to follow one's convictions and uphold moral integrity in everyday life. This quality is vital as it not only strengthens the individual, but also serves as an inspiring example to others, fostering a sense of community and shared strength among believers. For example, consider the story of David and Goliath from the Old Testament. David's courage isn't just about facing a giant warrior, but trusting in God's plan and delivering justice for his people. His faith and courage inspire those around him and demonstrate how spiritual fortitude can overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. Another example is Esther, whose courage in approaching the king without being summoned saved her people from a genocide, illustrating how faith-fueled courage can lead to significant positive change. Supporters of this perspective argue that such stories provide believers with models of faith that transcend personal fear and doubt, encouraging them to act righteously and maintain hope in dire situations. However, this concept isn't without challenges. Critics may argue that blind faith in divine intervention can lead to recklessness or ignore practical solutions to problems. Others might view the emphasis on spiritual courage as dismissive of the value of human courage derived from personal experience and rational decision-making. Despite these debates, the hidden layers of biblical courage deeply influence other aspects of faith such as hope and love by demonstrating how a firm belief in God's presence can empower individuals to act with integrity and compassion. It underscores the idea that true faith is dynamic, actively engaging with the world to bring about change, cultivating a community that supports and uplifts each other in times of need. Through understanding these dimensions, believers are encouraged to explore the depths of their own faith and how it can be harnessed to face life's challenges with unshakable courage.